Welcome to Rani Chemistry classes. In this video, I am going to discuss about the multiple choice questions in your first year chemistry unit 4 chemical bonding and molecular structure. First one is the octet rule is not valid for the following molecules. First one SF6, second one PCl5, third one BeCl2, fourth one all. SF6 means sulfur belongs to sixth group, so it contains 6 valence electrons. Fluorine has 6 valence electrons. So each fluorine has one. That means each fluorine form, that is 6 fluorines form 6 sigma bonds with 6 sulfur atoms. So 6 plus 6 total 12 electrons. PCl5, phosphorus belongs to fifth group element. It contains 5 valence electrons. The fifth electron of chlorine form 5 sigma bonds with 5 chlorine 5 electrons of phosphorus. So total 5 plus 5. So total 10 electrons. BeCl2, beryllium belongs to second group. It contains 2 valence electrons. Chlorine, the pz electron of chlorine form 2 sigma bonds with 2 electrons of beryllium, that is 2 electrons. So 2 plus 2 total 4 electrons. So in all the 3 species, they are not containing they are not following octet rule. Octet rule means having 8 electrons in the valence shell. So option 4 is the correct one. Second one, the valence shell of calcium contains. Calcium belongs to second group. It contains 2 valence electrons. Option 1 2 electrons, option 2 4 electrons, option 3 6 electrons, option 4 8 electrons. So calcium belongs to second group. It contains 2 valence electrons. Or atomic number of calcium is 20. Its electronic configuration is 2 8 8 2. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2. So it contains 2 valence electrons. Next, third one, which of the following compound has an electrovalent bond? Electrovalent bond means ionic bond. This ionic bond is formed between the metal and non-metal. Metal and non-metal. In the given option, first one is CH4, second one is magnesium chloride, third one is SiCl4, fourth one is Bi3. In the given 4 options, the metal is present in second option, that is magnesium, and non-metal is chlorine. Here, ionic bond is formed between the metal and non-metal. So this is the correct one. Carbon, silicon and boron all are non-metals. All these are non-metals. So they cannot form the ionic bond. Ionic bond is always formed between the metal and non-metal. In the given option, second one is the correct one. Next, fourth one. Which of the following compound is ionic compound? The given option, first one is Ki, second one is CH4, methane, third one is diamond, fourth one is hydrogen. The given options, I already told that ionic bond is formed between the metal and non-metal. So that is potassium is the metal and iodine is the non-metal. So this is the example. The second, CH4 and H2. CH4 and H2 form covalent bond. That means mutual sharing of electrons. Diamond also form that is covalent network structure. Diamond has covalent network structure. So K is the correct one. Next, fifth one. The low solubility of barium sulfate in water can be attributed to first one high lattice energy, second one dissociation energy, third one low lattice energy, fourth one ionic bond. So generally for a compound to dissolve in water, its hydration energy must be greater than its lattice energy. Barium sulfate has high lattice energy because barium has +2 and SO4 has -2 are large and carry these charges, making the crystal very stable. So it's due to high lattice energy, it is less soluble. So option 1 is the correct one. Next, sixth one. The number of bonds and number of unpaired electrons actually present in O2 are. So the bond order of oxygen is 2. Bond order of O2 is equal to O2 equal to 2. That means in between the two oxygen atoms double bond is present. So two bonds are present and number of unpaired electrons. O2 contains total electrons are 16 electrons. The electronic configuration is sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2, sigma 2pz2, pi 2px equal to pi 2py, pi star 2px equal to pi star 2py. Here total electrons are 16, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So here the anti-bonding orbital of pi star 2px and 2py contains 2 unpaired electrons. So bonds are 2 and unpaired electrons are 2. So option 1 is the correct one. Next, seventh one, a covalent bond is formed. First one by the transfer of electrons, by sharing of electrons, by donating electrons. Fourth one is all of this. A covalent bond is formed by the transfer of electrons. A covalent bond is formed by the sharing of, that is mutual sharing of electrons. By the transfer of electrons, ionic bond is formed, that is between the metal and non-metal. Okay, so second one is the correct one. Eighth one, the shape of the molecule of the type AX5 where the central atom has no lone pairs as per Vesper theory. So according to the Vesper theory, that is valence shell electron pair repulsion theory, AX5 molecule means it contains number of bond pair of electrons is equal to 5, lone pair is equal to 0. So total are 5. That means it undergo hybridization, sp3 dehybridization. sp3 dehybridization with no lone pair of electrons means the structure is option 1 octahedral, square pyramidal, tetrahedral, trigonal, bipyramidal. So this is the trigonal bipyramidal. Trigonal bipyramidal. Okay. Next, ninth one. Water shows abnormal properties due to intramolecular hydrogen bonding, covalent bond, intermolecular hydrogen bonding, polarity. Water contains intermolecular hydrogen bonding. That means hydrogen bond is formed between the hydrogen atom of one molecule and fluorine, oxygen, nitrogen atom of same molecule or different molecule. That is intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Such type of bonding is present in water. So third one is the correct one. Next, 10th one, a central atom in a molecule has 2 lone pair of electrons and form 3 single bonds. The shape of this molecule is, central atom has 2 lone pair of electrons, plus it forms 3 single bonds means sigma bonds. So bond pair of electrons are 3 bond pair. So total equal to 5. 5 means this compound undergo hybridization sp3d. sp3d with 2 lone pairs means it has the shape of T shape. It has the shape T shape. Option 1 trigonal pyramidal, రెండోది planar triangular, third one T shape, fourth one is seesaw. So T shape is the correct one. Next 11th one, what is the shape of AB4E type of molecule like SF4? AB4E means AB4. 4 means it contains 4 bond pair of electrons. It contains 4 bond pair of electrons plus capital E indicate the lone pair of electrons. It contains single E, that means it contains 1 lone pair of electrons. So total is equal to 5. 5 means it undergo the hybridization sp3d. It undergoes sp3 dehybridization. It undergoes sp3 dehybridization. sp3 dehybridization with 1 lone pair contains shape of seesaw. So scientifically it also known as distorted tetrahedron and folded square structure. So A distorted tetrahedron, B folded square, C seesaw. So all are correct answers. Okay. Next, 12th one. Which of the following molecule has triple bond? Which of the following molecule has triple bond? First one is CH4. Second one is C2H4. Third one is C2H2. Fourth one is CO2. First one is CH4. Carbon is tetravalent. It is written like this. It contains all single bonds. Next, second one is C2H4. C2H4 means between the two carbon atoms single bond is present. Here two hydrogen atoms. So carbon satisfy tetravalency 1, 2, 3. So we must include one another bond, that is double bond. It contains one single bond and one pi bond. So C2H4, that is ethylene structure or ethylene or ethene structure. Next, third one is C2H2. C2H2 means in between the two carbon atoms single bond is present, two hydrogens are present. Every carbon must satisfy the that is tetravalent bond. Carbon form tetravalent bond. Here only two bonds are present, so you must add three bonds, triple bond. So one single bond and two pi bond. So it contains the triple bond C2H2, that is name is acetylene is the common name and ethane is the IUPAC name. Okay. Next, CO2. CO2 structure is written like this. It contains two double bonds. So option 3 is the correct one, C2H2. Next, 13th one. If bond enthalpy of O2N2H2 are 498 kilojoules per mole, 946 kilojoules per mole, 435.8 kilojoules per mole respectively. Choose the correct order of decreasing bond strength. Correct order of decreasing bond strength. Here bond enthalpy is directly proportional to the bond strength. Bond enthalpy is directly proportional to the bond strength. Here nitrogen, it contains triple bond. Next, oxygen, O double bond O. Hydrogen contains single bond. So bond enthalpy of nitrogen is more when compared to the oxygen and hydrogen. So bond enthalpy is directly proportional to the bond strength. So the decreasing order is N2, O2, H2. So option 2 is the correct one. Option 2 is the correct one. Okay. Next, 14th one. Which of the following have zero dipole moment? Which of the following has zero dipole moment? Here, in the case of HF, fluorine is more electronegative element. It contains 7 valence electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hydrogen forms one single bond. So lone pairs are 3. So one bond pair of electron plus 3 lone pair of electrons. Next, H2O. Oxygen belongs to 6th group. So it contains 2 bond pair of electrons. Among 6 electrons, 2 form bond pair. Remaining 4, 2 lone pair of electrons. Next, NH3. Nitrogen belongs to 5th group. It contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 electrons. 3 hydrogens forms 3 single bonds, 1 lone pair. So it contains 3 bond pair of electrons plus 1 lone pair. BF3, boron belongs to 3rd group. 1, 2, 3. 3 electrons of boron form 3 sigma bonds with 3 fluorine atoms. Here 3 bond pair of electrons are present. Bond pair of electrons are present. No lone pairs. So it has symmetrical structure. So symmetrical molecules means which does not have lone pair of electrons. The dipole moment is 0. Dipole moment is 0. In the given options, BF3 is the symmetrical molecule. Remaining 3 are unsymmetrical molecules which contains lone pair of electrons. So for the symmetrical molecules, the net dipole moment is 0. Next, 15th one. Which of the following is correct? PCl5 has 3 equatorial and 2 axial bonds. In PCl5, bond angles are 120 and 90. Axial bonds are longer but weaker than the equatorial bonds. which makes PCl5 molecule more reactive? All of the above. PCl5 undergo hybridization, sp3 dehybridization. It has the structure of trigonal bipyramidal structure. Its structure is like this. This is the phosphorus, chlorine. These are the axial bonds, two axial bonds. These are the three equatorial bonds. So PCl5 contains three equatorial bonds and two axial bonds. So first one is the correct. PCl5 has three equatorial and two axial bonds. In PCl5, bond angles are 120 and 90. In these three equatorial bonds make 120 is the bond angle. This is the 120 bond angle, and this axial chlorine atoms form 90 degrees with the axis. So the second statement is also correct. The bond angles in sp3 dehybridization are 90, 120 and 180 also. Next, third one, axial bonds are longer. These axial bonds are longer and weaker than the equatorial bonds, which makes the molecule reactive. Okay, so option 4, all the above. So option 4 is the correct one. Option 4 is the correct one. Like and subscribe this channel. Thank you.